A CGC Invoice Preview times 2 up next on 3MIB. What's up, everybody? Your boy Dave in the Cave, back once again with a new video. This one is actually going to be chock full of, hopefully, fingers crossed, 9.8 fire. I have a total of 41 books that I am ultimately going to be submitting to CGC in the next few days here. And no, I mean, it's a mix of everything. It is Amazing Spider-Man, it's indie books, it's DC books, it's going to be books for sale. So I'm really excited to, take you through this double invoice preview and, ultimately get your thoughts on, what I'm sending to sunny Florida. So guys, let's, jump right into it, right? So we're actually going to start here. So Amazing Spider-Man, let me kill the glare, sorry. Amazing Spider-Man 800, I believe this is. This is actually the 1 in 200 Virgin Del Lodo variant. This thing is amazing. I actually do have this, the 1 in 25 variant actually has the trade dress up at the top in a 9.8 already. So hopefully going for the linear set. That'd be amazing. So up next we have Amazing Spider-Man 789. This is actually the 1 in 50 t-shirt variant. So this is dope. Really excited to ultimately see where that comes in. Up next, I actually do have this book in, I believe, in 9.6. So Amazing Spider-Man number 6. This is the Mike Mayhew Virgin exclusive. I think this might be an Unknown Comics exclusive. Either way, don't quote me on it, but ultimately excited to see where that comes in. We have the Amazing Spider-Man Sins of Norman Osborn. This is the New York City Comic Con exclusive. Really excited to have this one come in. This one is actually number 1785. I don't know if I can get it. Nope, 1785 out of 2500. So pretty excited to see where that comes in. The Amazing Spider-Man Free Comic Book Day book from 2007. This is actually minty fresh. Really excited to ultimately see where that comes in. Up next, big book. Amazing Spider-Man number 700. This is your 1 in 200 Ditko remastered variant. I've been after this book for a very, very long time. Unfortunately, it is not a 9.8. I'd be very, very happy with a 9.6. So we'll ultimately see where that comes in. Up next, Amazing Spider-Man 344, your first appearance of Cletus Cassidy. So really excited to see where that comes in. This one's awesome too. So Amazing Spider-Man number 2. This is actually an IG Comic Store exclusive. This is actually a part of a 2-book set. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 2. This is bananas. This set actually came with a Virgin variant as well. Actually doing some work on that book as we speak. So gonna get this one in and see where it ultimately comes in at. And now we get into my favorite book. You know what it is. So I think there's quite a few here. So Amazing Spider-Man number 4, your first appearance of Silk. So let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, and number 4. But this is actually the second printing of that book. All of these are minty fresh. So very excited to ultimately see where these come in at. Hopefully a lot better than my 1 in 10 variant. So we all know how the story goes on that one. So really excited to see where those ultimately come in. And then up next, Amazing Spider-Man number 5, your second appearance of Silk. So figure go for that 9.8 linear set. So really excited. And then we'll get into some modern stuff. So not to say that we're not showing modern stuff already, but more modern, I guess. So Amazing Spider-Man number 49, or Legacy 850, however you want to do it. This is actually the 1 in 25 ratio variant done by In-Hook Lee. So really excited to see where that comes back in. And then you have the, I believe it's the 1 in 50 and 1 in 75 Joe Quesada's. So you have the color and the sketch. Really, really dope. Square bound books. I mean, I'd really be surprised if they didn't come back. 9.8. Amazing Spider-Man number 50. Again, your 1 in 25 variant. In-Hook Lee. This is a beautiful book. In-Hook Lee actually killed all of his variant covers for Amazing Spider-Man. Followed by Amazing Spider-Man 50. This is actually the 1 in 50 variant. Very, very dope book. Happy to have it. Excited to see where it comes in at. And then followed by Amazing Spider-Man number 51. Your 1 in 25. Again, done by In-Hook Lee. So, good stuff. I think we're about halfway through, guys, so this is nuts. Amazing Spider-Man 53, your 1 in 10 variant. This book is dope, so dope, so dope. It's going to look great in a CGC encapsulation, hopefully coming back in a 9.8. Up next, 2 books. Spider-Woman Alpha number 1. I actually have 2 copies of this book. I believe this is your first appearance of Evil Silk, excuse me. So, I mean, there's a little noise in the background about that. I mean, I had 2 of them. Why not? They look like contenders. Up next, we got some Starlight here. So I think this is The Boys, Dear Becky, Lucio Perillo, store exclusives. So you have the cover A, followed by the cover B. These are dope. Really excited to have those. And then we have, I believe this is The Boys, Dear Becky number 1 as well. Another Lucio Perillo banger. Homelander looking pissed. So really excited to see where those come in at. A book that is absolutely on fire right now. Vengeance number 1. This is your first appearance of America Chavez. Definitely a 9.8 contender. Really excited to see where that comes in at. Definitely gonna hold on to that book for a little bit. Go Spider number 8. This is actually your Peach Momoko cover here. Love these phone variants. I actually had the Batman Adventures number 2, I think it was, where she did the same thing with Harley Quinn. So pretty good stuff. Thor number 5, your first full appearance of Black Winter. Guys, you know he's coming back. You totally know he's coming back. So definitely jump on this book while you can. Definitely a 9.8 contender. And then probably the 3 most important books when it comes to all things Null, Donnie Cates, Venom 3, Venom 7, and Venom 9. There you go. Your first full appearance of Null. I believe this is your cameo of Dylan, and then your first full appearance of Dylan Brock. So guys, jump on these while you can. Certainly the Null book is where it is. I think certainly Dylan's going to be big in the story. So if you can, go grab that book. I highly suggest you go grab those. Up next, we have Clayton Crane store exclusives. You have Spider-Man number 1. So you have, these are actually exclusives for Scorpion Comics. So you have your cover, I believe this is your cover A, followed by your cover B. These covers are amazing. Again, I feel like we see these swipes more often than not, but that is a set that you definitely have to go out and grab. Up next, Harley Quinn 75, your J. Scott Campbell store exclusive. This is actually your cover A. They were actually cover A, cover B, cover C. Really, this is actually my favorite of the bunch, so really excited to ultimately see where those come in. Arguably up next, my favorite indie series out there right now. Really excited to, see when it comes back. Saga #1. Really excited to see where this comes in at. Definitely a contender. I'm hoping for 9.8. Again, wouldn't necessarily be disappointed with a 9.6, but what are you gonna do? Up next, Harley Quinn #1, your Aspen Comics store exclusive. Michael Turner goodness, gotta love it. Really excited to see where that comes in at. And then that is followed by Harley's Little Black Book #1, J. Scott Campbell cover. There are actually 3 of these covers. So you had the pencil sketch, you had inks, and then you had the full color cover. This is obviously the pencils. I'm really digging this. Really excited to see where it comes in at. And guys, I think we have 3 or 4 more books, so home stretch. So week 52, #11. I think this is your first appearance of Batwoman, I believe. Don't quote me on it, but I'm really excited to see where that comes in at. Batman Detective Comics 1000. This is actually your Art Germ store exclusive. This is your cover A. Really excited about that. Maybe a 9.9 contender. Who knows? And then, guys, your last 2 books. So you have Canto 2 #1. There you go. I believe this is actually an error cover or an error copy. And then I also have this version as well. And I believe this is actually an error copy as well. So Kanto is certainly a hot book right now. I actually haven't read the story, but this is probably a quick flip. But there you have it, guys. That was 41 books. We'll definitely break those up into an invoice of 25 and an invoice of the rest. Maybe I'll throw 9 more books in there just to just do an even 50. I have no idea. I have some books that I'm working on just as far as a press and a clean. But hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. 2021 going to be a big year for 3MIB. Certainly shout out to all of the friends of the channel that are actually in the description below. So without further ado, this is your boy Dave in the Cave, officially signing out. Peace.